welcome back to Bit by Knit with me, Jenny. I'm here with you guys today on the west coast of Canada in beautiful British Columbia. And today we have a different episode, as you can tell by everything I pulled off of my shelves. We're going to do a everything I have in my stash kind of video. Organizing my stash kind of video, I guess, is more appropriate. I'm trying to be better at posting videos more frequently. I'm trying to be better at having a schedule. So I did a video last week, which I just posted yesterday because my week was too busy to post it shortly after I recorded it. So it was like a week late, and I wanted to start doing videos every other Monday, which would start this week because that's how my schedule works for work. And so in order for that to work without showing you everything I showed the last episode, basically with not a lot of progress, I thought we would do something fun and look at my stash and organize it. And then in the next episode in 2 weeks, I will be on track for every other week, and they'll most likely just all be my knitting progress like normal. So yeah, let's dive into what my stash is. But actually first we're going to talk about what I'm wearing, because you guys would have never seen this. This is actually not something I've knit, and it's something that was gifted to me around Christmas time, just after Christmas time. I've not worn it on my vlogs, but I wanted to wear it today because it's a special episode. And so because it's not something I knit, it makes more sense for me to wear it on something I'm not showing finished objects on, if that makes sense. But anyways, this is the Funfetti Raglan by Andrea Gaughan. It was knit in Megan from Bramble Ridge's Corriedale. She's got a Corriedale, it's 100% non-superwash South American Corriedale, and it's a woolen DK. She actually knit it, like she brought in this new blend, this new Corriedale back in the summertime. And so she wanted to make a, a sample out of it for Knit City Vancouver last fall, let's get this right. And she decided to make it in my size so that after Knit City and after some other shows of showing off the new yarn, she would gift it to me. So that was such a lovely, I'm just so honored and thankful for this gift. So, and it feels very soft. It's so light. I'm collecting fuzz. It's so light. It's breathable. It's not a heavy yarn because it's woolen spun, but it's warm. So yeah, anyways, that's what this is. Okay, so what I thought we would do is I've got all my bins out here. I've got a lot of scraps I kind of piled in the center here. I wanted to organize it based on like project plans. So anything that's for socks will be together. Anything that is for summer yarns will be together. Anything that's my thicker sweater yarns will be together. And maybe anything that I'm going to use for like cotton yarn for not a garment will be together. I kind of want to get rid of that cotton actually, so I don't think that's going to be even a category. Anything that I have scraps is going to go together. And I think that might be it. I didn't take those boxes out. You might have seen them still chilling in the bin there. We might talk about it. It's just my 2 advents that I got in 2024. And I have one that I'm working up into a blanket, which I really haven't done much with. And the other one I haven't touched at all that has plans for a sweater. I just haven't gotten around to it. So I thought this is also a good time when you do a stash clean like this. It gives you the opportunity to remind yourself of the yarn that you have and the plans for that yarn that you have. And as I said, I think in my Everything I Knit episode, I don't want to do a make 9 because I cannot commit to wanting to knit those 9 things for the whole year. I just don't have the interest. I'm too spontaneous in terms of what I want to knit and what I want to do with the yarn. But I do want to kind of delegate certain patterns to my yarn that I have in stash. If that's, I don't know if that's any different than a make 9 necessarily, but in my brain it is, because it's not saying this is going to be one thing only. It's going to be, this could be these 5 things. And I'll pick it when I'm ready to, but at least it's on, maybe hopefully I'll write it out, not right now, but I'll write it out after this and just show the options that I had for that yarn. And then when I'm ready for my next project, I can look at that list and decide from there. Yeah, okay, it's gonna be a very not accurate list. Well, I shouldn't say that. I will try, I'm gonna go onto Ravelry after this. I'll go onto Ravelry after this. I have a ton of stuff in my Ravelry library, plus I do have patterns that I've purchased that I've yet to knit up. I'll look through all of those and hopefully assign some options for this yarn. And I want to be a bit more organized this year with what I'm knitting, and I want to do more with my stash. I added a lot to my stash last year and I did not decrease enough. So this year I'm planning on just doing a couple of big buys this year because I have, there's a friend of mine who's opening a yarn store next month. So I definitely want to buy some yarn or at least some accessories when I go there for her grand opening. There are things that she's going to be selling that I really want. I have to be, careful not to overdo it, but I'm going to buy a few things there. So that's next month. And then in July will probably be my next big, not even big, but like my next purchase. I'm hoping will make it till July, which will be when I go to the Kootenays to see my family and I get to go to a fun yarn store when I'm there. So I'd like to buy yarn when I'm there. And then in August, my husband and I are having a trip to Paris because it is our 28-year anniversary this year, which is amazing. And so we are planning a nice trip to celebrate. And so we're going to Paris. We've already booked it. And that's really exciting. I've never been. And so I want to visit some yarn stores there. And I'm hoping to bring back maybe a sweater's quantity worth of yarn if I see something that I like, if it's not too much of a hassle to bring it back. Otherwise, it'll be a couple of special skeins. And then Megan and I, she's going to be in, the plan is for her to do Knit City Calgary this year, which I'm going to help with. And so when we're there, I'll probably also buy yarn. So those are like the 4 main times I'll be buying. Otherwise, I don't plan on doing too much this year, and I'm hoping to stick to that. I mean, there's always extenuating circumstances, but at least if I try to maintain that 4, if I do a few more through the year, it's not going to be outrageous. Okay. Also, you might have seen behind me, I left some things on the shelves because, and I'll talk about them, but they're all works in progresses, so I just thought I'd leave them up there for now. And the couple of that are not works in progresses, which are like over there and up there, they are my next knits that I'm going to be putting on the needles. So they didn't have to come off the shelf. I will talk about the plans for them. I hope I will remember to. If I don't, it will be my next episode anyways. But yeah, they have a purpose, so they're just staying put. Okay. I do sort of have a system here, believe it or not. I do have a bit of a system. I do have all of my self-striping yarn and sock yarn in that bag there. Some of it's still in there. I kind of know what's in these bins, but not well enough to be like super on top of my stash. Oh, and I also wanted to mention that I am planning on getting some bins to put these into the shelves that will like match the size of the shelves. I don't want them just sitting on the shelves because when you go to dust, it doesn't really work that well. So I'm hoping to buy some bins today, just, cheap plastic bins like this or something, or maybe a nice fabric, but anyways, whatever. We're not going to deal with that today. We're just going to go through it. I'll put it on the shelf, probably just not in a bin, and then I will do that on my own when the bins come. Okay, anyways, we're going to start with this because I think I might go with what's in front of me. I'm not going to like sort it into separate piles and then go to those separate piles and then sort it again into the shelves. I'm just going to go with what I have first thing in front of me, put it on the shelf, and then different shelves for the different sizes so that we're not going through this twice. Okay, so this one I bought recently. I got this in November. I don't have to talk about this every time that I'm showing you the wool, but this one's pretty new. I had bought it with the intention to make the Halmony. I cannot say that word properly. It is a Halmony jacket by Maya Deglan. I love it. I'm definitely going to make it. I don't know when I'm going to make it, but I'm definitely going to make it. It's high on my list. But this yarn wasn't quite making gauge, so I have to maybe think of something else to do with it or make a bigger swatch. I can't even remember how far off gauge I am, but the plan was that jacket, and I think I might have to rethink it. So it's either going to still be that jacket or something else that I'll put. And I think instead of like me researching it and looking it up and coming back and talking about it, I'll do the research after this. I'll do the research after this and I'll just put the pictures maybe around the frame of the yarn with the names around it too, so that it's simpler. Ultra Wool Chunky by Barocco. It's 145 yards for 133 meters for the skein and 100% superwash wool, and it's 100 grams. I've got 8 of them, 10 of them. I've got 10 of them. So let's do the bigger wool on the bottom. This one I also just got. I had to do an order for some wool. I have to sit, so oh my goodness. Sitting on the floor does not agree with me, you guys. I might have to switch this up, but we'll see. I had to order some wool. And so because I had to order some wool, I decided to get some summer wool as well, some summer yarn. So I got some Sandnes Garn Tinline. I think this is 50 grams and it's a mixture of, I'm not sure, but it's like, okay, oh, I see it, cotton, viscose, and linen. So it's a summer yarn, and I just wanted to get more summer yarn because I didn't knit enough summer garments in a summer yarn last year, and I wanted to increase that this year. So I got 5 of them, so hopefully I can make a cute tank top or t-shirt with this. That's the plan. Okay, summer yarn is gonna go on the top. And in this bin, this is the yarn that I want to destash or get rid of, or like find maybe a school to gift it to or something, or craft. People want to learn how to knit. I don't know. I don't like it anymore and I don't want to use it anymore. So I've got a couple of them. I've got this fun orange, yellow, and white one and just this standard gray one. These I need to figure out what to do with so I don't have to use them anymore. I found better cotton and I can't go back. So we're going to put the stuff that I don't want to keep to the side. Okay, I bought this Cascade yarn. I didn't have a big plan for it, so I just wanted enough to make a sweater or a cardigan, and I think I just got 5 with the hopes that that's enough. It's Cascade 220. Oh, and the other reason I wanted this yarn, because I've never used Cascade 220, so I'm also I wanted to get more things in my stash that I haven't ever used and that I've heard good things about, or that other people have used and use a lot. So I got this one because it's a well-known one. I was curious. Cascade 220, I'm trying to see how much is on these suckers. It's 100 grams for 220 yards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2, it's like 1,100 yards. Enough for a simple cardigan or sweater, nothing probably with cables or anything like that. But that's that one. I don't think I have a ton of the like thicker yarn, so that's probably, I think that might be all I have for the thicker yarn from what I can recall. We'll see. Okay. Oh, I have needles in here. See, this is another good reason for going through things. I'm finding needles that I've been looking for. I think I was using this. I know I was using this to knit up the washcloths with this yarn. And since I'm not going to do that anymore, I can put that away. Okay. Then I have some Knitting for Olive cotton merino. Knitting for Olive cotton merino and the Lilac Elephant. 70% cotton, 30% wool. What are we at? 250 meters for 50 grams. So again, I was thinking of a summer garment for this one. I've got 6 of them. Oh, there we go. 6 of them, and I really, really would love to use this year. That was the other thing I wanted to do too. Like the blue and the brown and the dark red, I'm pretty sure those colors are my colors. I don't know if this is my color. We'll see. Does it look okay, or does it wash me out? I really, really like it, so I'm really hoping it suits me, but I never did a, color season test thing, and I have no idea what season I'm fit in. But I also think I'm what is it called? Like a light olive or something. So it's really hard to find colors, I think, that work. The rest of the stuff that's in here is actually for a project that I'm doing, which I should actually get out because I tried to put all my projects on here so I don't forget what I'm working on, and I didn't put the project for this one out, so I'm gonna grab it. And I found another project, but we're gonna talk about this later. Okay, so this yarn in here is going with my project for the, I'm blanking on the name. It's this one though. It's from Michelle Frazetta. And I need to pick this up again. I haven't worked on this for a little bit. I really want the finished product, but I have a lot of small projects right now, so it's hard to get through them, But anyways, I'm gonna put all that yarn in here with this. So I've got I've just got the main color right now because that's all I'm working with right now. And then I've got I've got all of these other colors that are going into that project. So they can just all go in here. So they're in the same place. All right, and the last thing that's in here is this beautiful yarn. It's 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. It's a 4-ply fingering weight, 100 grams for 400 meters. I got this from Burkana. It was just like a fun one skein that I wanted to get when I was there. And I don't know what to do with it yet. I feel like it would be good for maybe a color work something, or maybe a fun hat. It's definitely not enough for a garment unless I did it as like striping, which might be fun too. Okay, so I don't know what to do with that sucker. I'm going to put it here for now. I'm going to add it to my sock stash, I think, later, because, or my one-offs, I should say. That was the other thing. I'll do a section for the socks and a section for like the one-offs, and I think that'll be that. Just a random tag for the coastal cotton, which is my new favorite cotton. Okay, that bin is empty. Let's go to this big, beautiful basket here. Okay, so there's two garments or two projects in here that I'm actually going to frog, which is the first one that's on top that I just threw in. I'm going to frog this. I started knitting this cowl, I think it is. It's from the Disney book, Knitting Disney Patterns from Tanis Gray, I believe. And I mean, it looks okay. It doesn't look bad. I'll never wear it, and it's really thick and it's really warm, and I'm never going to wear it. So as beautiful as it is, I'm going to frog it and reclaim the wool for something else. The rest of the wool is somewhere in this bin as well, I believe. So I'll just fish it out and we'll talk about it quick. So I did 3 whites and 2 of the beautiful colorful ones. This is Knit Picks Chroma worsted weight. This is in the colorway Bear, and this is in the colorway Pegasus. So I think I might want to make a garment out of it instead of the shawl. I think it would be a fun color work garment instead. I have a lot of it. I feel like, I don't know, it might have to be striped instead of a color work pattern, unless I can find a pattern that goes all through the whole garment so that I'm using enough of this colorful one and I'm not running out of this white one, because I can't get more of it. I technically can, but I don't want to order anymore because it comes from the States, and with everything that's going on right now with the tariffs and everything, it just doesn't make sense to be ordering from there. It's too expensive. But anyways, I have, what do we have here? Oh, it's 70% superwash and 30% nylon. Let me see. Does it say the amount? Oh, there we go. It's 198 yards or for 100 grams. So like 200 yards. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We've got like 1,200 yards here. That should be enough for a garment. So something for a garment. I'm going to keep this out because I do plan to frog it before I put it on the shelf. So we're going to put the frogging things in this bin I just emptied. And I will do that hopefully later today. Just get it done, you know, just do it. I'll show you the other frog thing I need to frog too, because it's in this bin as well. So I might as well stick with that. And that is, oh, it's on needles too that I need to reclaim. So this is good. Okay, that's this puppy. Okay, I was making the Malabrigo Barnstable shawl, scarf, whatever, by Lisa Haynes. I was making it for an old massage therapist of mine, which I haven't actually seen anyways to gift it, so I'm glad that I didn't tell her I was making it for her, and I also, I didn't finish it to gift to her anyway, so I haven't seen her to gift it, so that's that too. Anyway, I'm not enjoying it. I don't want to make it anymore. I'm not enjoying it. The yarn's okay. They're not really my colors is the thing too. Like this was the contrast color. This is the main color. I thought they would look good together. They do. I mean, I did the little swatch and they look okay together, but they're not really, because it's not, I don't know what it is. I don't want to knit a scarf. So I have to frog it. How much do I have here? I think that's it. So I bought 5 of the gray black one and 2 of the blue ones. This Drops Charisma. Let me think. How much does it say? We've got 100% wool. It's 50 grams for 100 meters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 meters. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. It would maybe make 700 meters. Would that even make a t-shirt or a tank top? Maybe, but it's 100% wool. So I don't really want a tank top made out of 100% wool. I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to look around Ravelry and see if anything inspires me to use up this yarn. Otherwise, I think I have to find somebody who might want it. Okay, so I'm going to keep that in here too because I want to frog this project. Okay, this is just, I don't know why I keep it in there, but it's my defuzzer thing. So that's all that is. Depiller, I should say. I'll keep that in there for now because I don't really have a place for it. I'm not going to talk about this right now because I do have a bunch of stuff in here that's half used from different projects. I'm going to add that to my pile of half used stuff so I can talk about it later. Okay, so then I've got a bunch of Knitting for Olive merino in here in this beautiful blue. I bought 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8 in there. Knitting for Olive merino. It's in the colorway navy blue. They are 50 grams. What is it? 210 meters for 50 grams. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, basically 1,600 meters. I wanted to make a fine cardigan out of it. I haven't found the right pattern for it yet. I keep looking. I look a lot because I really want one. I just haven't found the right one. I want it to be like fitted in the shoulders. I don't want a raglan. I want it maybe a saddle shoulder or something, not a drop shoulder. I want it to have nice pockets. I want it to be a button up. And I think I want it to be a round neck, not a V-neck, because I'm basing it off of a sweater I already have. That's a little tight on me because I accidentally shrunk it, but I still love to wear it. And yeah, so anyways, that's what this is to replace. And I just need to find the right pattern. I don't know if I'll find one. If I do, I'll put something up here. Or at least I'll put in pictures that I think might work, but they just haven't, they're not 100% hitting the mark. I have a stitch marker in here. Oh no, it's a Made with Love tag. Put on your clothing. I should put that somewhere. Okay, the last 2 things I have in here are actually macrame braids. I bought these in the hopes to make some sort of like a beach bag. And I think I might have found a pattern. I just haven't committed to making it yet. So that's what these are for, a beach bag. I also don't think I bought enough. I didn't know how much to buy. What is it? 50 meters. No, 80 meters for 200 grams. So I guess this is 200 grams and it's only 80 meters. So I only have 160 meters. So it's hard to find something that fits the bill, but that's what this is for. Okay. This has some odds and ends in it as well. So I'm just gonna pull those out first. Okay, let's actually talk about this because this is not an odds and ends one. This was the yarn I got from Knit Crate way back when. I didn't know what to do with it. You know, if you ever did the Knit Crate subscription, it pretty much always came with 2 skeins of a unique yarn every month. It was usually a different blend every month, and they usually had, they always had a pattern with it, a crochet one and a knit one, sometimes 2, but it was always accessories because that's what would accommodate this amount of yarn. I don't always want to make the accessories. Oh, I should actually bring that out too. We might talk about that if we have time. Anyways, so I started, I don't know, maybe I was making a scarf here. I have no idea. And it didn't get very far, but I need to figure out what to do with this. It's not very much yarn. It'll probably have to be an accessory, or if I can combine it with something else. I don't know, but that's what this is. I'm not sure where to put this on the shelf. How about I put it down low because it's kind of random. Okay, this is also yarn that is just the 2 skeins and it's hand-dyed. I hand-dyed this a long time ago. I started making something from it. I can't remember what it was, probably a scarf. And it's such a busy yarn that it's not showing up the design very well in that. So I have to think of something a little calmer. It's mostly green on the outside and like really light on the inside. So I can't remember what I did, but it looks kind of cool in the swatch. And I think it would make a fun top, but I don't know if it's enough for a top. It probably is. So I was thinking of making a top with it somewhere around here. Hopefully I'll post some pictures of something that might work. This is also more of a summer yarn. I'm pretty sure it has silk in it. I can't remember for sure, but I think it has silk in it. So I'm going to stick it up with summer yarns. And then I've got 5, I believe, of these Sundays. This is Sunday by Sandus Garn, which is, I think it's just merino then, right? Yeah, 100% merino wool, fingering weight, 50 grams for 255 meters. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, was that 1250? 1250 meters. So I can make a cute little top out of it. The reason I haven't really done anything with this is because I don't think it's a good color for me. Maybe this will help me decide if it's a good color for me, but I'm not sure. So if it is, we'll think of some plans. If not, I wanted to stripe it with something that would work, and then I can just hold it double as a striped project. I just don't know what color would go with it. So I'm a little stumped on this one. Then I've got this fun one, which has a plan already, and I've already done a little swatch for it. All of it. Okay. So I've got 5 or 6 of these, 2, 4, 6 of the darks, 3 of the lights. I'm gonna make the, it's planned, I've got a plan for it. It's from Maya Deglon Melon Sweater. It's the melon sweater from Maya Deglon. That's what this is for. And I did a swatch for it already, which is this one here. So I just need to cast it on. It's just not high on the priority list right now because I have so many other things that I want to knit, and this one is going to take a while. But that's the plan. So I already know what I want to make out of this. There's a planned purchase. Oh yeah, I should say the yarn, sorry. This is Tin Peer Gynt by Sandus Garn. What are we? 100% Norwegian wool. And for 50 grams, it's 205 meters. And I'm pretty sure I did the maths right to know how much I needed for this project. And then I bought some Tin Line. I know I had a plan for this. I can't remember what it was. And I don't know if I wrote it down, but I'm pretty sure I had a plan for this. A summer garment or a summer tank. It might have been the Coco Loco tank, maybe. But anyways, if I figure it out, I will. But otherwise, options will be around. It's the Sandus Garn Tin Line, which is cotton viscose linen blend. 50 grams for 220 meters, I think that says. 246, like 800 meters. I might have just bought it thinking 800 meters is enough for a summer garment too, so that is that. Oh, I didn't realize I had some of this. This is funny. Things that you discover. I have Drops Baby Merino, 4 of them. 4 Drops Baby Merino in, so that's just normal yarn, or I mean, 100% wool. 50 grams for 175 meters. What was I thinking with just 4 balls? 175 meters, that's less than 200. That's less than 800 meters. I have no idea. What would I make out of like 700 meters? Out of wool. Okay, so this is full of a bunch of one-off skeins. So I'm probably going to keep all of these pretty much together. But I've got fun. This is the Tough and Tender from Crafty Jack's Boutique. I have a bunch of stuff from Bramble Ridge, just some random colors that were last chance or that she just had kicking around. So that's this one and this one here, 100% superwash merino. Let's see. Oh, I got this one, Fleece and Harmony. This is a sock one. It's 80% wool, 20% mohair for 400 yards. It's 104 grams. It is meant for socks. That's their sock blend. So I think I might add it to the sock pile because it's, I did want to try making socks out of it. It was a unique one. So I'm going to pop that there for now. This one is All Points North yarn. Oh yeah, that was, in this one too was my plan to do a stripe pipe sweater, but since then I've changed my mind. I don't think I want to make that anymore. What I thought might work for these ones is making a bunch of Oslo hats and gifting them. So that's what I'm thinking of doing for a bunch of these that I bought. Silk yarn, beautiful color. Oh, this one is K-Zips in this nice color. This is also Bramble Ridge, just a pretty orange one. Was that? It, I don't remember where the other one was for what I wanted to do for stripe pipes, because I thought I had 5. Maybe I just had 4. But then I was looking at them, I'm like, I don't see how they're going to work so well together. So I'm going to do something different. I think I'll make Oslo hats or like collars with the hood. But I think I might have to mix and match for that. So that's the plan for these like one-off randos. I do kind of want to do socks with this one though. I love the colors of that. So I'm going to put that there. The rest of these possible Oslo hats. Another one from Bramble Ridge. This one is Shasta 100% superwash wool. That's a fun one. I don't know if I want to do socks with that one or not. I might stick it there for now. And then this one is also from Bramble Ridge. Just a fun, colorful, rainbow looking one. And then I have this super sock one that I got. It's a 6-ply. I was making a pair of socks out of it, as you can see, and I'm not happy with. It's a 6-ply. I didn't realize it, so it's thicker. It's like a sport weight. And I was making this and it's pretty tight. And then I didn't really like how the colors were coming out. So I think I'll give it another chance for socks. I'll make it like a DK sock instead. And maybe I'll like the colors as I get through this a bit more. But right now, they're not really, I don't know, I don't really like them at the moment. But I'm not going to give up on it. Socks. It's a nice yarn. And then I just have these 2 really strange small guys. I think it was meant for a hat. I'm pretty sure I have a pattern for it. So I'm hoping to maybe make that with these. And those will go there. And then this is empty. I have a seed in there for some reason. All right, why don't we go through the sock one? And I'm actually going to add these guys in there right now because they're socks as well. Okay, so all my sock ones. This is my Advent from Bramble Ridge. Just some fun sock ones. And we'll do that maybe here. Put all the sock ones here. And then we already talked about this one and this one, this one and this one. So we'll just add that to the shelf right away. Okay, and then a bunch of just self-striping yarn that I got at Knit City. We'll put those on the shelf as well. We'll have to do this in batches. And this, whoops, this is another one off. I got it from Megan. It's superwash merino and nylon. It's one of hers. She spun it 450 meters in fingering sport, 154 grams. So that'll go in the one-off pile instead of the sock. Right, this one too. I forgot. This one I didn't want to be socks. This one I thought would be fun as an Oslo hat or something, so we're going to stick that here. There we go. Just my Knit City badge. Okay, that one's empty. Okay, this I wanted to make a striped sweater with. I just haven't found the right pattern yet, but that's a plan for a striped sweater. Ginger snap yarns. It's fingering weight. It is a sock set, but I thought it'd be pretty as a sweater instead. I have these 2 here. This is Bramble Ridge's Linum, and I'm actually needing them for my cardigan I'm making up there. I have the Daft Days cardigan, and I actually should wind these because I need them pretty soon. So that's already got a plan, and it's already being made. I got spots on there. So I'll put it in there for winding. And then I have this yellow yarn. It's Tin Line by Santa's Garn. Oh, I didn't realize I had so much Tin Line. So that's, again, the cotton, viscose, and linen blend, 50 grams for 220 meters, 246, 880 meters. So a cute little t-shirt or tank top. And I think this is a better color for me than that other one that was like tanny yellow. This is special. This was dyed by Bramble Ridge and me. We dyed it together. She dyed some and I dyed some of this yarn. It's from Knit Picks. It's a blend. I think it's wool silk. It's the same one that funky one was that I said I dyed myself. Same blend. I have 5 of them. Now I don't know if this is going to be enough, but I wanted to make the cami dress. I think it was called cami dress or something by My Dig Along. I bought the pattern. I already have it, and I wanted to make it with this yarn. I'm not sure if I have enough. It's definitely 100 meters. I can't remember. It's fingering weight. So it's probably like 100 meters. Probably like 400 meters for 100 grams. So I should maybe have enough for times 5, 200 meters. We'll see. That's the plan. If it's not enough, I'll have to think of a different option. I just have a random pom-pom in here. And a little bit of leftover yarn that can go there. This is the pattern. Is this a pattern? Oh yeah, this, I do have a pattern for that one yarn, so I'll stick it with that yarn. I put it here. There we go. Now it's empty. Okay, this one. Oh, you know what? Not yet. This one. This was yarn that was gifted to me from my mother-in-law when she was here in December. It was yarn that she bought and didn't end up making the project with it, so gifted it to me. You can actually see some of the project is here. It was a baby blanket, but it wasn't something that they wanted to continue on, her and her friend. So I got the yarn. So I've got, what was it? 10 skeins of this Drops Baby Merino in this really nice color. I actually really like this color. So it's just 100% superwash wool for 50 grams, 175 meters. That'll be enough for, I wanted to make, oh, I actually had a plan already for it, and I'll put it up here because I bought the pattern for it already, and hopefully this is one of the next cast-ons on my list. But I'm going to put it properly on the shelf here. Oh, you know what? This would actually look really good with that blue one too that I didn't buy enough of as another striped one, because I bet you I will have leftovers. I didn't realize when I was gifted that I also received the crochet hook. I should ask if she wants that back. And the pattern, really. So it looks like it's an old pattern. Oh, it's from a book of old patterns. Very cool. Anyways. Okay, I think that's all the stuff that was all full skeins and full projects. This all that I have left now is my leftovers, including what's in here. You can see a hat on top, which is a finished object. I just never wear it because it's so thick. It's the Musselburgh hat by Isilda Teague. It feels so thick and so warm, and I wish I had a better brim. This is what it looks like. I don't know. Does it look okay? I can't fold the brim up because it's such a small brim, but I don't wear it for that reason because it's thick. So I wanted to reclaim the yarn maybe. It's beautiful. It was from Bramble Ridge's Solstice box a couple years ago, and it's reversible. So I got that side and this side. And I think I did an okay job with the color work. It looks pretty decent. Maybe I need to give it a try, but it's not comfortable. It's not as comfortable as my Oslo hats are. So I prefer the Oslo hat. So I might frog it. I might gift it. I don't know what to do with it. It's so pretty. I feel bad. It's a shame to frog. I feel bad doing it, but I never wear it. So I don't know. So anyways, I thought I'd go over just quickly the scraps that I have. Not too much in detail because it's a lot. But I just I don't know what to do with all these scraps. I've got some cotton left over from a project I did. I've got a bunch of scraps in here, just all the leftovers from other projects. Some of it I'm going to reclaim for other projects because a lot of it is from the Knit Crates boxes, which I have like 2 huge bags full of finished products, but they're all shawls or scarves, and I never wear them. So I want to reclaim that yarn and make something with it, but it's like really low on the list because I have so much other things to make. But I have a ton of yarn from those projects in here. And then, you know, my husband's sweater, I've got a bunch of yarn left over for that I need to figure out what to do with. It's actually a pretty good amount. It's more than 2 skeins worth. I've got, hi, hi, hello. Oh, thank you. Okay, hi. It's my dog, Rue. Hi. Okay, come this way, turn. There you go. I've got a full skein and a bit left over from Bramble Ridge's merino yak silk from a sweater project I need to figure out what to do with. And then some leftover. This is like such a scrap amount. Nothing I can do with this except for little things. I got a good amount of this left over from my last colorwork project when I made the Misty Pine sweater. I need to figure out what to do with it. It's a good amount. It's like, yeah, a lot of black yarn left over. I think I've got one more of these ones too somewhere. Full black one. I don't know where it went. Maybe I forgot to pull it out. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so a lot of that. Should figure out something to do with. And then this was from one of my t-shirts I made last year. This is from the Sunday swirl tank that I made. This was from a project. This from my ranunculus. This is leftover yarn from Knit Crate. This was from another t-shirt tank I did over the summer along with this one. I held it together. And some Price of Eggs left over from my party day top that I made. This was from the Pressed Flowers cardigan that I made with a little bit on the spindle here. Oh, this one goes with this from that project I made for the summer. A little bit of leftover yarn in the bag. And this little scrappy piece. So those are all scraps. I'll just throw them on the shelf and figure out what to do scrappy projects with, or if I have enough of like this, should make enough of something. And then these I made with leftovers. They're hats, they're baby hats. But when I made them, I didn't think about the yarn content. And so it's all stuff that's not baby friendly necessarily. And I thought I would gift it to like the NICU babies or like just in the maternity ward. But then I was reading up and it really should be an acrylic yarn for that because of allergies and sensitivities and stuff. And this is not that. So I don't know what to do with it. It's just a bag of baby hats. I might reclaim the yarn, or I consider it scraps. I was thinking of doing all the things that I want to unravel for my Knit Crate stuff, but that's like, this is already going over an hour, I think. So I think we're good at this point. And that looks like a lot of yarn up there. Okay, oh yeah, this is my next project, the Paris skirt. That's what that yarn's for. That is for my husband. I'm going to make him the, West Coast cardigan. I'll put a proper picture up, but the West Coast cardigan is the plan for those plates of roving yarn, but with a different colorwork design. I kind of am making my own colorwork design for that, so hopefully that'll work. And I'm actually thinking of steeking it instead of knitting it flat. So we'll see. That'll be my first time ever steeking. And I mean, you should, something to practice and learn. I got sock yarn up here for more socks in the Go, my projects. I don't know why my Sophie scarf's up there, but it's a finished product. I don't know if you ever saw, I've got a box up there too. It has all my Knit Crate patterns that I've kept over the years, plus a little bit of yarn in there. I'm not gonna pull that out today. It's really old yarn. So that's the end of this episode. I'm gonna throw this on the shelf just as my scraps spot. I'm gonna order bins, put that all in bins on my own, and write up my pattern list as well after, because now I know what I have, now I know what I want to make. Thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.